Report warns of twin risks of water scarcity and mines. Volunteers from the west of divided Libya carry aid to the east. Minister at least 3 Greek rescuers in a traffic accident. Derna, Libya. September 17. People whose homes were swept away by floods in Libya's eastern city of Derna a week ago faced the dilemma on Sunday of whether to stay and risk infection or flee areas where landmines have been displaced. Torrents. Thousands of people lost their lives when 2 dams above Derna collapsed during a severe storm on September 10. Collapsing residential blocks along the usually dry riverbed while people slept. Many bodies were dragged into the sea. The United Nations Office for Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs stated that the death toll from Libyan Red Crescent on Saturday was 11,300. However, a spokesman for the Libyan Red Crescent cast doubt on this, saying the figures are changing and the Red Crescent is not responsible for this. OCHA spokesperson Eri Kaneko said it was difficult to obtain exact casualty figures as the search for bodies and survivors continued, and said the World Health Organization had confirmed 3,922 deaths so far. The health minister of Libya's eastern government said 3,283 people had on Sunday. More than 1,000 people have already been buried in mass graves, according to the United Nations, and aid groups have warned against the practice. Libyan authorities confirmed that 150 people were poisoned by contaminated water in flood-hit areas. Mohamed Wanis Tajouri said that they came to Derna from the Benghazi coast with medical students to carry out disinfection and sterilization studies. Epidemic diseases emerge after floods, he said. Sunrise on Sunday revealed a scene quiet devastation, with piles of rubble cleared along the sides, empty roads as well as tangled metal, including wrecked car parts. Hamad Awad was sitting on a blanket on an empty street, with a bottle of water and bedding next to him. I am trying to stay in our area and clean it up and verify who's missing, he said. Thank God for giving us patience. Entire districts of Derna, whose population is estimated to be at least 120,000, were either flooded or buried in mud. State media reported that at least 891 buildings were destroyed in the city, and the mayor said 20,000 people may have. Government worker Mohamed Alnaji Bushertila said 48 members of his family were missing. Another resident said the survivors were unsure of what to do next. We still don't know anything. We hear rumors. Some are trying to reassure us. Some are saying you have to leave the city or stay here, said the man, who gave only one name. Wasfi. We have no water or resources. OCHA said homeless people were surviving in makeshift shelters, schools or in the homes of relatives or friends. Floodwaters had dislodged mines and other munitions from years of conflict, posing extra risks to thousands of displaced people on the move. He added, 116 a wrecked car sits atop a residential building.